It's one of the coldest mornings in Central Florida history, and Hunter Kemper, the greatest triathlete in U.S. history, is arriving for a quick workout.
Hey, welcome back to sunny Florida, the Sunshine State. It's about what, maybe about 32, 30, 31, 33 degrees, right around freezing right now, I think.
Yeah, with wind chill, they say it's mid-20s.
Mid-20s, okay, and it's 7:10 right now. And I'm getting ready to jump in the water into the Lake Brantley pool and do a little swim session. I think it's gonna be a little warmer in there. If it's not warmer in there than it is out here, I'm gonna get out real fast.
Let us know.
It's good. It's a lot warmer in here than it is out there.
Hunter lives near the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs and has returned to his hometown to compete in the Disney Half Marathon. He's been battling injury for months and wouldn't be here if he was only running for himself. But he has a higher purpose, and to understand that part of the story, you have to meet Hunter's son, Davis, who's learning to swim himself.
So this is his second lesson ever, swimming lesson ever. He just turned 3, so it's really exciting to see him do it.
Davis knows his dad's job is swimming, running, and biking, and he wants to learn them all.
He already has his own bike. He rides his own bike. It's a scoot bike, which is a pedalless bike. So it has no pedals, so he uses his legs to kind of get himself going. It's basically a balancing bike. I'm okay, you're okay, you're okay. Whoa, that was close.
With Davis in the water, Hunter gets in a little pool time himself, and for the next 20 minutes, both of the Kemper boys keep moving and keep their eyes on one another. After his lesson, Davis gets a hug from Mom, a former Olympic volleyball player, and a high five from Dad. It's a big day. Davis is now a triathlete.
And what do you do? What can you do?
I can ride my bike.
You can ride your bike, yep. And what else can you do?
I can run too.
You can run too, and what else can you do?
I can swim.
You can swim now, yeah.
That's fabulous.
And when you grow up, you're gonna be like Daddy? This is as good as it gets, yeah. This is better than anything I've ever done. I mean, being a dad is, for me, it's something I've always wanted to do and wanted to have a family, and Lord willing, we'll have more children.
And that's why Hunter is running the Disney Half Marathon. Having a healthy son has taught him how fortunate he and his wife Val are, especially after meeting 2 children with AT.
AT stands for ataxia telangiectasia. It's a horrible disease. It's a fatal genetic disease in children. It affects about 1,000 kids in the country, less than 1,000 kids in the country. And what it is combining cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, immune deficiency syndrome, leukemia and lymphoma, all wrapped into one. I felt like my heart was changed and I wanted to do something. I have a platform in the sport of triathlon, and I wanted to try to raise awareness.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Disney, Alaska.
2 days later, the weather is only worse. It's 4:30 in the morning, and a freezing rain greets runners who have come to Disney World to compete in the world's biggest weekend of distance running. Ski masks, plastic bags, anything and everything is used to stay warm.
This is gonna be swell!
While Mickey and friends entertain the crowd, Hunter arrives to run for those who can't.
I got my shirt on right here, the AT Cure team, right there. We're gonna have a good time. Growing bolder today, baby, woo!
Nearly 25,000 runners, 25,000 reasons for running 13.1 miles in miserable conditions. For years, Hunter has run only for himself and his country. But now he runs for a small group of children battling one of life's cruelest diseases. 1 hour and 7 minutes later, Michigan's Chad Johnson crosses the line first. A short time later, Hunter Kemper, out of shape and running on sore legs, races in, finishing a surprising 4th overall.
Hunter Kemper is in the house, one of the greatest triathletes of all time.
I felt good almost pretty much until the last 3 miles, and then chill just kind of started to wear on you a little bit. But it's cold, it's hard to talk out here right now.
But this race was not about winning. It was about supporting a desperate grassroots effort to find a cure for AT. Immediately after the race, a tired and cold Olympian is at the AT tent welcoming runners and thanking them for supporting the cause.
When you have a disease in your family that's so rare and obscure, and no one's ever heard of it, and then for our families to all hear suddenly that a guy who's a world-class athlete, Olympian, knows what our kid's disease is and is willing to help us, it's really amazing.
It means everything because it builds awareness. And people see that, and we've seen how our numbers have grown over the years and the attention that the charity has gotten through people like Hunter.
He still enjoys his role as America's top triathlete, but Hunter Kemper has discovered two even more important roles: the role of father
Fun. It's better than winning any other race.
and the role of advocate.
You can't just help but wrap your arms around them and love them. And when you see these kids, it gives me inspiration to run today and enjoy today and to get through every day. So they struggle with it. I might struggle through a race, but they struggle through it day in and day out. And so I'm reminded of that every time I see them.